Hello, I'd like to give you my thoughts on a couple of songs. Uh, One a newer song and the other not so much. I'll start with the newer song first. Today, the third single from the upcoming Scorpions album, Rock Believer, which is due out a week from today. And I already have my pre-order in from Amazon, to Amazon, I should say. Hopefully nothing gets screwed up and I get it the day I'm supposed to. But we shall see. We know how Amazon can be sometimes. But anyway, the third single from that drop today is called Seventh Son, S-U-N instead of S-O-N, like Iron Maiden's Seventh Son of a Seventh Son. Um, Out of the three singles that have been dropped from this album, Seventh Son is the one I've liked the best. Partly due to the fact that it reminds me of old-time Scorpions. It has the vibe of the track China White from the Blackout album and the song Money and Fame from the Crazy World album. It's that same bass line both of those songs have. Good heavy riffs. It's a slower paced song like China White and Money and Fame. Yeah, I guess it sounds like old time Scorpions from the 80s, early 90s era, before they kind of went off the rails a little bit with Pure Instinct and Eye to Eye in the 90s. So those three songs, this one, Seventh Son, I like the best. The message of the song is similar to China White also. So, since I wasn't too keen on the title track, Rock Believer, this song, Seventh Son, is making me look forward to the album more than Rock Believer did. And who knows, maybe someday when I have the album and listen to the album as a whole, Rock Believer will grow on me. That remains to be seen. This next song I'd like to talk about, like I said, is not a new song at all. I don't even want to think about how old the song is because it'll make me feel old. But it's going to be first part of a series of videos I want to do where I want to talk about quote-unquote deeper cuts from well-known albums. And I'm going to start with the track off of Journey's 1981 album, Escape. The song I want to talk about was the B-side, I believe, on the single Who's Crying Now. Of course, this album is well known for Who's Crying Now, Open Arms, and Don't Stop Believin'. But I want to talk to you about the song Mother Father. In my opinion, Mother Father has one of the best vocal performances I've ever heard. And that's no surprise, considering that Steve Perry, in his prime, is considered one of the best rock singers of all time. But Mother Father, my gosh, the emotion he sings this song. The vocal performance is outstanding. Like a lot of Journey songs, very few singers can pull this song off in the original key. Dean Castronovo, who now has played drums with Journey off and on the last 15 or so years, when he performs with them, he usually handles this song live, and he pulls it off relatively well. I've also heard, the name of the singer escapes me, but I've seen some footage of a Journey cover band called Resurrection perform. And their singer does a relatively well performance on this song, but it's a difficult song to sing. And the emotion that Perry puts into the song. I mean, every time I listen to the song, after the song's over, this is the expression that I have on my face. And the song moves me emotionally too. Hearing the emotion in his voice. And those of you familiar with the song know it's about a broken home, broken family. And hearing the song makes me feel very thankful that I didn't grow up in a broken home. And in the world today, I'm a rarity when it comes to that. Not too many people can say that. Most people I know can't say that. So the song is very emotional, and the vocal performance is outstanding. There's a live version on it from the Escape Tour, I believe. Type Journey Houston 1981, I believe, and songs will come up. And you'll see in Perry's face, with watching that, you'll see in Perry's face the emotion he's letting out when he's singing. And there's a part at the end of the song where I thought it was Jonathan Cain's keyboards doing this nice little melody or harmony, whatever you want to call it. But it was Perry's doing it with his voice. Steve Perry doing it with his voice. I mean, it just left me in awe. I've recently listened to it for the first time in I don't know how many years. And what got me to listen to it was on YouTube, I saw a guy's reaction video to it, where he listened to the song and he reacted to it. His first time listening to it. And he was as stunned as I was and emotional as I was. So I felt like I needed to get on here and talk about it. If for some reason, as I said, you haven't checked that song out, check it out. If you're an AOR fan, even if you're not an AOR fan, check it out and see what you think. I mean, I'd be hard pressed to find many songs that have a better vocal performance than that one does. Even other Journey songs that Steve Perry sang on. So anyway, I thought I would give you my thoughts on the new Scorpion single and the not so new Journey song, Mother Father. Have a good rest of the weekend. Who knows, I might pop up on here again this weekend and give my thoughts on another song. There's another song I'm thinking of talking about, and it happens to be a Scorpion song. But I'll get to that when I get to that. But until I talk to you again, enjoy your weekend and enjoy the music.